Okay, guys. Today is going to be 92, 4, something like that, 90 something. And the humidity is 98%. It is super hot. So I got up early and I'm calling my little plaza here where I live. Let me take my thingies out. See if they're off. Yeah. My little thingy where I live, this complex, I call it the concrete jungle. Because without a car, this is basically where I get my walking done. Don't get me wrong, my mom's trying to do her absolutely best, but she has her own life and has her own things to do. So really, like, my hiking, like in the woods or somewhere of that nature, usually only takes place on the weekends when my husband can take me. But my son finally got on his own car insurance, so I'm praying to God the end of this month, the beginning of July, I will have a car, because of course you got to do the hunting and all that stuff. So I think we're going to be starting very soon to find me a car, so then I could pick up my hiking again. But I am noticing, because I'm not hiking the way I was, over rocks and climbing hills. I mean, the concrete jungle here, as you can see, is a concrete jungle. It's just all flat. It's all cement. And yes, I'm still getting my exercise and everything, but I can feel like, even though I'm walking, I feel stiff in certain places, because when you're hiking, you're going up mountains, you're going over rocks, you're climbing over things, trees, whatever it may be, and I feel like I'm getting stiff. So today I'm actually going to be doing some stretches. It's not yoga or anything of that nature. It's just simply like some stretches, because I can feel it in my thighs and my lower back that I'm not as flexible. And during the winter, I actually had a routine that I was doing, because I kept falling in the snow, which you guys, if you've been following for a while, the snow would get really high, or I was just walking and didn't know I was getting ready to walk into a snowdrift and like sink 4 feet and I would fall. So being a plus size person, I started practicing getting up from the ground, is what I started doing. And I did that a lot in the winter. I have not done that as much here because it's summer. And sometimes I just plain out forget to sit on the floor. So I think I'm going to start that again, just like 2 or 3 times during the day or at once. I would just get on the floor and make myself get up. Because being a plus size person and hiking like I want to, falling is just kind of like inevitable. It happens. I have fallen 3 times since I moved to New Jersey, and we've only been here, I think this is gonna be, I think the 27th of this month will be 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So, and I've fallen. I fell, you guys saw on video once, the ground gave out on me. My dog pulled me down in the middle of the road, and I fell another time. I forget what I was doing. So being a plus size person, you do fall. And one of the fears of being a plus size person is when you fall is if there's nobody there. I've talked about this in previous videos. Who's going to help you get up? You have to rely on you. So, if you're a plus size person or you feel stiff in your body, a great exercise and a way to limber yourself and give yourself security is in the privacy of your own home. You sit on the floor and you practice getting up. Now listen, it may not be pretty. It may not just be able to stand right up, but at least if you fall or happen to get on the ground, you can get up. So it's a wonderful thing to practice, and it makes me, at least for me personally, it makes me feel limber. I'm not as stiff, because when you're sitting a lot, which unfortunately I am doing a lot of that right now, I'm sitting a lot, coloring, trying to work in the house, things like that. I do walk the concrete jungle every day, but like I said, it's just a flat couple mile walk. There's no climbing, and I don't know, it's just different when you hike. You use different muscles because you climb up things, you got to watch where you're walking on leaves, and I don't know, it just feels different. So I think I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to share a little bit of it with you today. And then I also have a couple clips that I took the other day when my mom and I did go out. We went to Fisherman's Cove, which I have shown you before. My husband found that beach and my mom had never seen it. So we went there and it was like an anomaly. Like, I have never seen this. You're going to get ready to see it. And I don't want to say too much because I keep repeating myself over and over again in those particular videos because I was just so amazed. But it was like the lowest tide I had ever seen in my entire life. Like, you could walk almost like 20 feet out into the ocean and it was only up to your knees. It was crazy. And there was hermit crabs. I couldn't film it because it jumped out of my hand, but I even had a shrimp. I even picked up a shrimp. I've never in my life picked hermit crabs out of the water, or a shrimp, but because you're so far out, you get to see things you don't normally see. So I'm going to share that clip, those couple clips with you as well. And then I'm going to share some of my stretching and me getting up and off the floor, just to encourage you that if you are a plus size person or you're struggling with some, leg pain or stiffness, these are simple little stretches. They're just things I do. They're not, like I said, they're not yoga. They're not Pilates. They have no name. They're just things that I do to keep myself limber and not feeling so stiff, so that when I do get chances to hike and be out, I can do it. You know what I mean? And I have confidence in myself that if I do fall, like when my dog pulled me into the middle of the road, there was a car coming and everything. So when he pulled me down into the road, I actually let go of his lead. Well, it was just instantaneous. He pulled me, he got really excited and pulled me, right? I wasn't prepared. I was looking away actually, and he darted. And he just yanked me right off my feet, right into the middle of the road. And there was a car coming. And I had to get up right away. And I could. And if that ever happens again, I want to make sure that I can do it, because these days I've been feeling really, really stiff. These couple mile walks here in the concrete jungle just ain't cutting it. So I'm going to share that with you guys too. Look at that. The water is so low. You could walk way, way out. So we're going to do it. Look at this. Oop. I have to take my flip-flops off. This is so cool! It's a little mushy. Oh, there's a little crab. Is that a hermit crab? Look! They're hermit crabs! Look, guys. They're hermit crabs. Look at that! Look, here's another one. Look at him. He's real little. You see him? There are hermit crabs everywhere. Look at this little guy go. Look at him. Look at this, guys. Look how clear it is. Oh, I see another hermit crab. They're everywhere. The water's a little deeper here, but there's one. Look at this, guys. Look how far out I am. Look how far I am out to the beach. Out the water. It's unbelievable. It is so low tide. This is crazy. Oh, here's another hermit crab. See if I can get him. He's hiding. They're everywhere. I don't want to step on them. Look at him go. He's got a pretty shell. Let's step on him. This is unbelievable. I can't believe how far out I am. This is amazing. Look how far out I am from the beach. This is so cool. To walk out on the beach and find hermit crabs, and I mean there's a ton of them. It's awesome. This is like one of the coolest experiences. This is just gorgeous. Look. I'm loving every minute of this. Here's some of the hermit crabs I found. I gave some away. I found a whole bunch of them. This family over there who has a little girl. Look at them. Aren't they cute? We put them out in the sun. I'm gonna let them go because they were in the water. I don't want them to dry out. But look at them. Aren't they adorable? They're so stinking cute. I'm gonna give a minute, see if they come out. Look how far out you can go. I went all the way out. Look at that guy with his dog. You can go way, way out. It's awesome. But I'm gonna take these guys back to the water. I don't want them to die. Look. See him? Isn't he cute? Little Hermes. Super cute. for safety, try to always get up and down near to something in case you get down there and you truly cannot get up. Just my little advice. When I started doing this, let me move my table. I definitely needed to be near something just in case, especially if you're just starting this. So I use this little bench here. And you can start off slow, like sit down and then like lower yourself to the ground, which I'll do. You just lower yourself to the ground. While you're down here, you can do some stretches, get a little limber, you know, whatever you feel you need to do while you're down here. Sometimes I like to stretch out my lower back. It just feels good. I hope you guys can hear me. My air is on. It's very hot today. And then you're just going to get yourself up. So if you're at a point where it's kind of like new to you in the beginning, then you can always use this. I am not at the place where I can just like lean on this and get up forward. I'm a plus size person, so I have to turn myself around and get up. When my dog pulled me into the middle of the road, I fell face forward on my knees. I had bruises like this on my leg and I tore up my palms. So I was already forward, so I just pulled my legs up and was able to get up, basically from the position that I'm going to get into in a minute. But I'm going to show you too, like if you need to use this, you know, use something, a couch, a chair, table. I wouldn't recommend anything glass, but if you need to use something, you just go from a sitting position to the best way you know how. And I don't get up pretty, but I can get up. You just get up. You can use this, lean yourself up. You know, I pushed myself up, but I know I can get up. Now, if you can get down, let me take this off. Okay. Now I'll get down one more time. Woo! My dog is really shedding. I need to vacuum. Not that you guys care. Well, holy Hannah. Okay, I'll lower myself down to a sitting position. Yeah, you're shitting. You know, so I'm lowered down. My dog has come to assist me. He sees me on the floor. Say hi to everybody. And whether you believe it or not, sitting on the floor and getting up is like an exercise. And you really use muscles that you don't normally use. Come on over here. Dozer. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good. Stay. You're the reason I fall most of the time, is you. Okay? So now I'm going to get up, not using nothing. I'll go the other way. Move that out of the way.
Oh, it's so poor. Oh. It doesn't get any attention. It doesn't get any attention. It's so poor. No. It's so poor. It's just so poor. It's just so poor. Yes, it is. It's just so poor. So poor. So poor.
Don't sneeze on me. Okay. Get. Okay, so I'm going to get myself up like if I fell forward. Put my legs underneath me like this. And I'm up. No assistance. It takes me a little bit of time, but I can do it. And that's all that matters. Because I know if I fall and get on the ground, I can get myself up. And that's extremely important for a plus size person or someone who feels that they're a little stiff or a little limber. I'm telling you, in the privacy of your home, just try it a couple times, do the best you can. If you got to use something for the first month, so what? By a month, you'll probably be able to get up on your own without assistance, like leaning on something. And it's a great thing just to have in the back of your head that if I fell or if something happened, I can get up on my own. It's really good. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!